Ladies and gents, welcome back to Off the Record, a podcast made by your favourite local record shop, Rockabuy Records. We're based in the heart of England, in the small county of Rutland, in the small town of Oakham. And as always, I'm joined by some of my favourite people here. That's Chris, that's Tom, and right dad himself, my dad Dean. Good evening, gents.
How we doing?
How you doing? You all right?
Good to be back.
Good to see you, yeah.
I know.
Nice to see everyone.
Yeah, the start of Series 2. Can you believe it?
We've had a little sabbatical, but hey, we're back, haven't we?
Yeah,
Season
absolutely.
2.
And the fact that people want a season 2 as well.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes.
I know.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone actually listened to this.
I thought there was just us as the subscribers.
Yeah,
You know,
absolutely.
under pseudonyms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And non-diplomes.
No, it's
Yeah.
great. Yeah, season 2.
Yeah.
Season
Here we
2. So I thought we'll start off with a little bit of a just a bit of a recap on season 1 and what people might have missed out on the past 2 months or so that we've been quiet. But other than that, are we all okay? Are we having a good summer so far? It's a hot one.
Yeah.
And we've had a good summer so far. But yeah.
It's just busy, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's busy. It's busy in the shop. Whenever the kids break up, it goes busy, doesn't it? 'Cause you get people from all over the country coming over, and people
All over the world, actually.
All over the world, yeah, they all come in.
Yeah, they're coming in.
So it's been busy in the shop. That's probably why we've not been doing them for the last
No, that's
couple
right.
of months. And obviously we've been
And
busy.
you guys have been busy gigging as well, haven't you?
busy with other
Yeah.
work and gigging and performing. It's a busy time of the year, isn't it? So, yeah. But
Here we are.
here we are. We're back again.
Back again. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just been signing the records, haven't we?
The record's ready. It's done.
Yeah.
It's done. It's ready.
Hand is like that now.
Yeah, I know.
Stuck
I'm like,
in the,
yeah.
Well, so for those that don't know, do you want to introduce what we've been doing for the past past couple of hours or so? Well, also the past 2 months, because it's been a long project, hasn't it?
Yeah. Well, you've got the what is it? The opening music, isn't it? Opening music to the podcast. The title track that you've just listened to about a minute ago. That 36 seconds, 26 seconds. Is that right?
I think it's about 26, 27.
Well, that is a whole song, isn't it? It's a cover version of the Robert Johnson Crossroads. So back in the 1920s when he recorded it. And then in lockdown, I recorded it as like a little lockdown project because I was bored at home. Kids were driving me mad, so I thought I'd do a bit of recording. And that's the intro music. And we decided to put it on record, didn't we?
But it was the whole song that you recorded with you singing it as well, isn't it?
The whole shebang. It's about 4 minutes long.
Yeah.
And we've put it on record.
Yeah.
On vinyl. Because we're a record shop. We're not a streaming shop, are we? We're not a CD shop. We'll put it on record. The only way you can get it is on record.
Very limited.
Only 100. All numbered. All signed.
Hand numbered.
Hand numbered.
All in
signed.
different coloured sleeves as well.
Yeah.
Different coloured obies.
Couple of anomalies out there.
Yeah, big time.
Yeah.
Some full signatures, some half signatures.
Yeah.
I reckon every single one of them is unique.
Yeah.
I reckon every
they
single
are.
one is different.
Like, besides from the numbering, obviously that makes it unique, but I reckon with the fact you get a coloured Obi strip on it.
Have we got one close?
Yeah, well, I mean, you can't see her on camera at the moment, but
Mum's Mrs.
Rockabuy is just she's actually working the Obi strips right now.
Working the Obies as we speak.
If you've got 80, if you've numbered 80 to 100, the good chance your Obi's being done right.
Here she comes, look.
That's it. No,
Just come in. Just come.
Yeah.
Just. What a time.
Wow.
Right, so
Episode 1, Series 2.
Look at these, look.
we won't tell you which ones are rare. But there's a couple of rarities in there, isn't there? There you go, Dad. You can have one. These aren't ours.
So
but
we what we did was we've been spending the last hour or so just signing them.
And
And then numbering them as well, as you can see.
All numbered different. If you look, they're actually.
Look
We've numbered 25 each.
Yeah.
And then all the way, the ways we've all done
You
it.
got 50 out of 100 just there.
That's a belter, that one is. Number 50. Look at that.
Halfway down the line. There's only 100 of them.
That's
so
33.
33.
Lovely.
33, 31, we've almost got consecutive numbers.
I've got 32.
Oh, there it is. There it is.
Look at that.
There you go.
Get your order in now. That might go to you.
75 out of 100.
Absolutely.
Cool.
And
So,
obviously, Mrs. Rockabuy, she's been making these Obies, and it's just been a proper family thing going on, isn't it?
Yeah.
So if you have
Obviously.
ordered one, they're
Adopted
done.
son Tom, isn't it?
Well, actually, by the time this goes out,
You would have received it,
you'd have probably received it if you're in the UK.
probably,
Yeah. Yeah,
You probably listened to it and thought, that's crap.
Yeah.
It's messy. The signatures are rubbish.
No B-side.
No B-side. Yeah, there isn't, is there?
That's smudged.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, cool.
So yeah, that's what we've been doing.
Yeah, that's just exciting stuff, and so thanks to those that have ordered it as well. We really appreciate the kindness and the support for this channel as well. You know, we don't do this for the money, do we? We do this because we absolutely love talking about music and records, and this is just a bit of fun. And
there's no money made in any.
No.
of this,
It's all
It's like a new order.
Haven't we really?
Yeah.
It's like a new order Blue Monday. We've lost money on it, haven't we?
yeah.
We're actually going back to the old shop.
No, yeah.
But no, they're cool. They're cool. So if you have got number 31,
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. Absolutely.
in the podcast, look.
Yeah, cool.
Look at that.
So we've changed places, haven't we?
Yeah. So this is we're trying out a new layout. We've got we're on the other side of the shop, so for those that've been in the shop, you'd know where we are. But this is the back of the shop where
About 500 yards away from.
yeah. So at the back we've got some like signed stuff that we thought we'd show you, which is another exciting thing that's happened over the past couple of months. We got to go to the Oasis exhibition, didn't we? Which was great, and Tony McCarroll is his name.
Tony McCarroll, yeah. Original drummer for Oasis, yeah.
Signed a drum skin, which you could probably see behind Chris's head.
But don't you think the best thing we did there was reenacting the Smiths outside the Salford Lads Club?
Yeah.
Me, Tom, Kay and Chris won it doing it. You couldn't come.
It was a good picture, yeah. It was good, yeah. But that was an exciting thing that Kyle Dale put up for us. And then behind Tom, we've got a new signed record up there.
That's a belter.
Which was absolutely like crazy. Somebody want to tell the story on that? Dad or Chris?
Go on. Or do you want me to tell it?
Well, you tell the story because you took you took the phone call, didn't you?
Well,
you saw the message.
No, we had a message on our Facebook, and when I first looked at it, I didn't think anything of it because it just said, "I've got something to send you. Can you give me your address?" And I was like, "Oh God."
Because the last time we got something to send was chili sauce, wasn't it?
Yeah,
and a burger T-shirt, wasn't it?
Very nice chili sauce. But then I looked at it again. It says, "This is not a joke. I've got something for you." And he attached a picture, and it's a Foo Fighters vinyl that says "Rockabuy, cheers, Dave Grohl."
Yep.
And it's there.
And that's it there.
So I text him shaking back. I was like, "Oh my God, that can't be real."
You text him saying GGGHGX.
Yeah. Texted. I said that can't be real. And then
he never signed anything, does he?
He sent a picture of Dave there doing it.
Yeah.
I was like, "Holy man, how the hell did that happen?"
That ain't even the best bit.
No, best bit. Yeah, go on.
My favourite bit of that whole thing is there's two creases. I don't think you can see it behind me. Two creases in the sleeve where Dave Grohl's leant on it to sign it.
And he says, "I do apologise about the crease." Dave had to lean on his knee to sign it.
Yeah.
That makes it even better.
Makes it even more unique, doesn't it?
But-
Sorry.
Yeah, sorry.
Sorry.
But also, like you said, Dave Grohl doesn't sign anything.
No.
He is famous for not signing anything.
Just
so
for charity, isn't he?
he's obviously got a good
Even then, I
relationship.
think he's a bit.
Yeah.
Got a good relationship.
He's got a good relationship with the guy in the shop. I think where the guy who got it signed, he visits his shop, so he's got a good relationship with him. And then he sent us that.
Yeah.
Cool, isn't it?
I know.
That is cool.
It's over.
Isn't it?
That's like proper, isn't
It's
it?
overwhelming, isn't it?
That is like separates the men from the boys.
It's overwhelming because we're just a record shop who does podcasts and does and
these things.
and the Right Dad movement, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
The illusion. The illusion you're all involved in.
Yeah. Right Dad illusion.
Well, talking of Right Dad, we also hit not only 100,000 followers on TikTok, which is like crazy. We're also up to about 125,000 now.
I'm sure I
Yeah.
127.
Okay, yeah. I mean, we can do, yeah.
Whatever number you want.
Well, by the time this goes out, it could be 200,000, could be a million. We don't know.
Anything could happen.
It could go down.
Yeah,
Could be 90.
down. Yeah.
And Facebook is a big one as well. We're now nearly 95,000 on Facebook. It's just mad.
Yeah.
For a record shop, it's like
Yeah.
It's not even that. It's just like you're just all people I knew growing up. Like,
Yeah.
oh, it's Chris who works in the pub, and that's his brother Dan and the dad D, and it's like,
Yeah.
what?
And here we are.
Yeah,
Here we are.
Yeah, it's great. It's good fun.
Absolutely.
Cool.
Fun.
So, season 1 recap then. We did 20 episodes in season 1.
20?
Yeah.
all in one night.
Well, yeah, can you imagine? And we
I lived
start.
it.
What did we do? We started off in January, end of January.
That's when we recorded. I think it came out in February.
Yeah,
Yeah, that sounds right.
So we did a few kind of gamey episodes where we played a few games.
The one that you invented on the night,
Yeah,
wasn't it?
that's it. Yeah.
Some of them we invented as we went along. It's like, yeah.
Press record. Let's go, right, I've got a game for you.
That was the best line you did was like when you said, "I've got no clue. I only invented this game half an hour ago."
Yeah, that's it, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, can we do this? Like, if you want. Yeah.
So we did some drafts which seemed to be the more popular ones that were on our YouTube channel. A lot of people like those ones. A lot of people downloaded those ones. So we did.
They're my favourites.
I think we did 80s, 90s, and noughties.
Yeah.
And we did debut albums as well, didn't we?
Yeah.
Which I think, we did debut album and underrated and overrated albums as well.
Yeah.
The question I've
Didn't
got for
we?
you guys is, would you change your mind on any of them?
Yeah, I actually had a conversation with you the other day in the shop. I remember it must have been noughties.
Yeah.
And I went big and strong at the start, Linkin Park.
Yeah.
And then I went hard 5 stars with CCTV, which is an album for me, but at the same time I was a bit like, have I wasted that one a bit? And then I did Eminem Show. I think I changed Stars of CCTV to The Streets Original Pirate Material.
Oh, nice. Yep.
Just so people don't think all I do is just sit home listening to indie music,
Yep. Yeah.
which I do.
Voted number 6 in the top 10 best albums of the noughties and the teens by
Original Pirate
Guardian.
Material.
Yeah. Yeah.
The Guardian readers don't strike me as Streets listeners.
No. Was it the Guardian or was it the Independent? I think it was the Guardian.
Same person.
I can't remember. Yeah.
Same person.
Yeah. Same. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I'd
Streets.
change that definitely, and I wouldn't put, for all you commenters, people who comment on these things out there, I wouldn't put all mod cons in the 80s if I knew it was going to cause so much uproar.
Oh,
for
yeah.
being released in 1978.
Oh God. Yeah.
Yeah, you fluffed that one, didn't you?
Didn't I?
Didn't I?
Yeah.
But I think it was more. I think it more defined the. Dare I say this on the first one back? It more defined the 80s than it did the 70s.
It's like Stone Roses defining the 90s, isn't it?
Yeah, it didn't
Even though
define the
came out-
80s. In
it
80s.
came out
That's
in
what I said to you on the
89.
night. You said, we're not doing Stone Roses. I went, no, it's not an 80s album. It's not
Yeah.
like, like even All Mod Cons. Is it the same as Let It Be and Imagine?
No, they're 70s albums, aren't they?
Yeah.
Rumours.
Rest my
You know?
point. Rest my case even.
Yeah.
There.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
Yeah.
I'm clutching at straws a bit, but
Yeah.
I thought of that 2 weeks after.
Yeah.
When all the comments and that.
I don't think I would.
No?
I don't think I would change any of mine. Even though I can't really remember what I said.
Yeah, same here. I mean, it's all.
I'm just trying to think about what I said, but it was.
I know that since we did the 90s one, I have got an absolute love for spilt milk jellyfish.
Yes. Yeah.
And I don't think I'd even heard of it when I did the 90s draft because it was one of those albums you think, what the hell's this? And then when we heard it, oh my goodness.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I will, I'll stick my neck out and say, yes, that's probably one of, since I've heard it and since I've been really listening to it and since I've got to know the production and got to know the what the band did and how they did it, I think that's probably one of the best 90s albums of all time,
Yeah.
I mean, it's
big statement, out, isn't it?
It is. Well, it is because it's
Of all
not.
time.
Yeah,
Big
well,
guys.
it's not.
90s
It's
album
not.
that came out in the
Yeah,
70s.
but it's not. It's not definitely maybe, and it's not. It's not
of all time.
It's not a pulp different class, and it's not a word gets ranked. It's a different music. You know what I mean? Because if you've not heard it, you would think, what the heck? This is an infusion of, or a fusion of different sounds, and it's just what the heck? It's like Queen meets Beach Boys meets the Beatles meets
Manic Street Preachers,
Manic Street Preachers, and meets Supertramp, isn't it?
and Meatloaf and all that. There's
it's
loads
all that rolled into
Yeah.
one. You think, what am I listening to here?
It's like
You know?
it's almost like, and I was going to try and go more than 26 minutes without mentioning Kid A. But it's almost like what Kid A should have sounded like. Like, you know, it's just like a mix of like Kid A for me is just a mix of everything,
noise.
and then just
Yeah.
and it's just spat out. That's
Yeah.
spat out into brilliance.
Yeah.
It's a mix of all sorts, spat out into brilliance. And Kid A is like it's like the angel and the devil on your shoulder.
Yeah.
Going back to Kid A, I mean, I've been giving Kid A hard time, and I've been giving that a hard time. And one night we just put that on vinyl, didn't
It was the
we?
last. It was the last.
It was
recording.
the last recording that we did, and I listened to it on vinyl. And please, if I offend anybody, then I mean it, because it is shocking.
I mean,
Well, we played the first two tracks. We played the first track. I know Dan and I looked at each other and went, the first track is Everything's in the Right Place, and went, it's all right. It's
Yeah.
not the end of the world. And then it goes on and on. And then all of a sudden it was like stress when it packed it
Yeah.
away. It was stressful.
Yeah.
It was hard work to listen to.
Yeah.
It was not just hard work; it was woeful. And
but when you compare it to albums like The Bends, which is an incredible album,
oh, the Benz is awesome.
isn't it? It's an incredible album.
Is
And
it
even,
called
I mean, not I was going to say even OK Computer's a
Yeah,
fantastic
OK
album.
Computer.
And I like Pablo Honey. Pablo Honey's a
awful.
great
Yeah.
track.
And
a
I've
great
listened
album.
to,
Sorry.
So there's a guy I work with he's a massive. He's Radiohead like I'm Oasis, and he was like, right, you don't like Kid A, I can't get it, but I'll live with it. And I said, but try. Is it called just
In Rainbows.
In Rainbows?
Yeah, that's supposed to be really good as well. I haven't
Yeah.
listened to that.
It's all right.
Yeah,
It's all
all right.
Yeah.
It's not Kid A, but it's not the Bends
Okay.
in terms of Radiohead. Right, should we leave Kid A for this?
Yeah, leave
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
Let's
yeah.
let's
That's it, anyway.
Yeah. No more mentioning Kid A.
Tom, mate, just for the door.
Yeah.
Yeah, no more mentioning Kid A.
No.
Not this season. We'll find a new album that we dislike.
we can pull to pieces.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. Well, I thought I would. I'd change some of my naughties ones.
Can I ask, just before you start, would you change your overrated album perchance?
Oh yeah, the White Album.
Say it again.
Because I've listened to it a few times after, but
I'll listen to it the next day.
We listened to it
Yeah.
in full in here.
Didn't we?
First press.
yeah.
And thought
He's wrong.
It got to the last track, didn't it? We both looked at each other and went, he's wrong.
No, I don't think I would. No, sorry.
Oh, mate.
And I'll say again, it's not a bad album. It just, I think they just could have done better. That's all.
I agree with you on that one. No, because it could have been condensed down to one album. It didn't need to be a double album.
Yeah.
Right. It could have been condensed down to
2 albums.
yeah. Well,
It should have been the same material then, wouldn't it? You'd still have-
No. It could have been condensed down to one album, and then they could have bought some of the stuff from the Isha demos and put that on and stuff. Do you know what I mean? They could have
Been a bit more creative.
Yeah.
been a bit
done
more.
what they did with Abbey Road and Let It Be.
Yeah.
Because they were all recorded in the same session,
Yeah.
weren't they?
Absolutely.
Which, might I add...
But
Oh, go on.
sorry, I got something in my mouth. There was
What's that?
out of the 32 tracks that are on that album, I would say that 25 of them are bangers. Right, I really, really like the album, but I don't. There's some songs on there that you just please, no. But it is a well-loved album. Everybody, I mean, there's a lot of Beatles fans who think it's
I just love it
the
because
be-all and end-all.
It is exactly where the Beatles were at that point. That's what I love about it. It's like a story of how they are, where they are.
Mm-hmm.
They're in a confused area.
Even stuff like Back in the USSR.
Yeah, back in the USSR.
That's
Back in the USSR 's a
that's
great
looking
track.
at... no, but that's them saying to the Beach Boys,
Yeah.
we can do it as well.
Hmm.
Isn't it? So,
And then Elvis saying to the Beatles,
I can do it as well.
Elvis, we've hired a private. I said this to the last one. We've hired a private jet to come and see you, Elvis. And he went, "That's cute. I own mine."
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
But staying on the Beatles, I always thought that Let It Be was a bit of an overrated album. But after watching Get Back. You
Yeah.
ever seen the?
Yeah,
Get
yeah,
Back?
yeah.
Have you watched Get Back yet?
Do you know what happened to my? Do you know what
No,
happened?
it's a yes or no. Have you watched Get Back?
No.
Right. When you watch Get Back, you'll understand how amazing Let It Be album is as well, won't it?
Yeah, but also like why it's not perfect as well.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
you can see. I think Ringo Starr looks so fed. He's like
He's fed up, isn't he?
He's
Yeah.
fed up. Like he's almost sat there like, just get on, lads.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
And
yeah.
George, he's
And they all,
done
they
with
all
it as
quit.
well.
They all come back.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
all-
Yeah.
It is brilliant. Get Back, and it made me realise how amazing Let It Be is as well as an album. Watching him write it,
Mm-hmm.
and obviously Abbey Road's one of my favourite albums ever. But watching him write Let It Be, it's when he's sitting at the piano writing the song Let It Be, and they're all chatting in the back, just having a fag and that sort of thing.
Yeah.
You can hear Paul in the background writing Let It Be. I'm thinking, guys, if you turn around, you're about to witness history here.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Listen to him.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's great. It's
Yeah.
great. Hey, what were you going to say?
I can't remember. Now.
Yeah. What album was the Naughties or something? You
Oh,
wanted to change?
yeah.
I think it was Naughties.
Naughties, I would add Mika in there. Life in Cartoon Motion.
I thought
Yeah.
you did.
I thought you did. I thought you had that.
Did I?
I thought you had that in there. Yeah.
Might have been an honourable mention.
No, I think it was a.
Oh no, I
was a
know what it was.
guessing one,
We
wasn't
did. It was me guessing what album
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
like. That was
Yeah.
Mika, wasn't it? Yeah.
And 90s, instead of Dookie, which was one of my picks, I would put
This
Jagged Little Pill
Oh, fair enough.
instead.
Yeah, fair enough,
Alanis
fair enough.
Morissette.
Good album.
Yeah.
Fantastic album.
Yeah, because
Good album.
completely forgot about that on the day.
Yeah.
Went home and I was like, oh, Alanis Morissette.
You know what? You did well there because you took Dookie out,
Yeah.
which is a massive call. But
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
You've matched it.
Put
well,
in a good
so
one, yeah.
Fair play to you.
Yeah.
I'd try and squeeze. I know word gets around. I think you mentioned word
Yeah,
gets around.
a few
I'd
times.
I'd try and get Performance Cocktails in there. I've always loved that album. I've preferred Word Gets Around, but then it's grown and grown and grown, bigger and bigger on me.
Yeah.
Definitely this year.
I'm staring at the box set now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There.
I'll pick that. Yeah,
Yeah, I'm staring at
We
it.
picked that box.
But and below that is probably an 80s album that I'll put in there as well.
and it
Tracy
is.
Chapman.
Tracy Chapman.
Yeah.
That's a superb album.
Absolutely.
Isn't it?
Yeah. Great. album.
Absolutely superb album.
Yeah.
And have you ever listened to her second album, Crossroads? Weirdly, it's called.
Yeah.
Have you ever listened to it?
There's a few songs on there that I've
Incredible album as
listened to, but I haven't heard it all the way through.
well. Listen to Tracy Chapman's second album,
Right.
Crossroads. It is fantastic. Similar vibe, similar sort of sound. Brilliant.
Mm-hmm.
Brilliant.
Good, good.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
So, you're also doing an album a day.
Yes.
Are you still doing it?
Still doing it?
Yeah, you're still on it.
Still
Yeah.
going strong.
So we're over the halfway point now.
Yeah.
What day are you on now?
218.
280.
It's today.
That's mad.
Day
You've
218.
listened to 218 new albums.
Have
Yeah.
you got? I don't want to preempt. I don't want to preempt the end of the year or whatever. But have you got a favourite so far?
Yeah.
Because you're kind of doing it as well, aren't you?
Yeah, I started very strong and then dipped.
Yeah.
And now I pick it up as and when I think I need something new. I'll pick something. But I've picked. I can pick albums that I would never have listened to unless I was doing this album. a day.
Yeah. Well, I
Guarantee
only
I
listen.
compete-
Yeah.
I compete with them all.
I listen to the ones that you definitely say, Dan, you've got to listen to this. But I'm not doing the challenge or anything because too much stress for me.
It's fair play to you. It is.
Yeah.
I
It's
started,
hard. It's hard going.
I
Yeah.
must have done. I must have got through to about. I think I was still going strong at 100. Actually, I think 100 we did. You pick your album.
Yeah.
And I think I just thought, well, I'll try and just because it wasn't new. It wasn't the structure. Wasn't there.
Yeah.
And then I fell off it, and then I've just been picking it up as and when. So the albums I've picked up because of the album of the day I wouldn't have listened to otherwise. Blueprint, Jay-Z.
Okay.
I think that's fantastic.
Banging album.
Like, and it's not for me at all.
Yeah.
Did we do Appetite for Destruction?
Yeah.
No. Appetite
Yeah.
for Destruction.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yep.
And another one was right in the first week. Joni Mitchell, Blue.
Great album.
Like one of my favourite albums
Yeah.
Yep.
that I could. I just love it, and there's no way on earth I'd have picked that up if it wasn't for this,
Yeah.
for the challenge.
Nice.
So yeah, thank you for that.
It's all right.
Nice.
It's only been there 50 years staring at us. Hasn't it?
Yeah,
It's only been-
readily available.
Yeah, it's only been there 50 years staring us in the face. But my favourite ones, Louis Dumford,
Yes.
live at Hammersmith. That is a phenomenal album.
Yeah.
And it,
Yeah.
and it.
Like, you
Yeah.
told me
You've
about
listened
that,
to
and I
it,
was
yeah.
like, yeah, I'll listen to it. And I was like, no, listen to it.
Yeah. If he isn't the next big thing,
Yeah, he's the
Like,
next Sam Fender.
Sam
kind of-
Fender, Arctic Monkeys,
Yeah.
he is the next one
Yeah.
to come out of it. What was the other guy? Jamie T.
Yeah.
Similar
All
vibe. innit?
rolled into
yeah.
one. So yeah, Louis Dumford, unbelievable. That Black Country New Road.
Yep.
You listened to that yet?
I haven't yet. No, I
It's
need
right
to.
up
I
your
need
street,
to.
that is.
Yeah.
That's a phenomenal album. Earlier on in the challenge, Carole King, Tapestry.
Oh.
Nice.
I think that was the same week as Joni Mitchell, you know? Or
Or the week after, yeah.
Yeah.
They were
Um,
close by, because we said not a million miles away, but...
Good week, wasn't it? Yeah.
All Things Must Pass, George Harrison.
Oh,
That was earlier
I
on
don't
as
even
well.
pick songs out of that, because it's about 4 weeks long, isn't it?
What was the other ones as well? Let's have a look. There was another one in here that we've done quite
You,
late
I know you
Um,
liked...
on. Counting Crows,
Yeah.
August and Everything After.
Yeah, great album.
Yeah.
Brilliant album.
all my content.
Yeah, I put that in my albums list before you die.
Yeah.
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 Oh, Notorious B.I.G., Ready to Die.
Yep.
Unbelievable album. And then yeah, we've done loads. Like little ones like Pixies Doolittle.
Yeah.
It's a great album, isn't it? And like you said, Blue, Joni Mitchell. Different.
I discovered Send Away the Tigers
Send Away the Tigers,
properly
Manics.
this year.
But the thing I like about it is, obviously, yes, so we've done some Paul Simon,
Yep.
but done Graceland loads.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we've done some of his different albums, like Cape Man, brilliant album. We did Tracy Chapman's second album. Obviously, I've listened to her debut album loads, but never done anything else by her. Again, brilliant album. So yeah, loads of favourites.
Cool.
There's some rubbish in there as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like PJ Harvey. Do you?
Marmite.
Oh, another good one. Jackson Brown, Pretender.
Pretend's a
Oh,
great
wow,
album.
that's a great
That's
album,
a great album.
isn't it?
Oh,
That's a
yeah.
good
That was
album.
last week. That was Jackson Brown, the
Jackson Brown the
Pretender.
Pretender. Yeah.
That's brilliant.
Did he write the stuff for the Eagles, or did the Eagles take the stuff that he'd written? Do you know what I mean?
Take
Yeah.
It Easy is a Jackson Brown song.
Is it?
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And he did Running on Empty, didn't he?
Yeah, yeah.
Running Empty, yeah.
Did the Eagles take that from him, or did he write that for the Eagles?
No, I think they-
Did the Eagles do Running on MC?
I thought they.
No, but
One of their
Jackson
massive
Brown's a writer in himself. I know that he did
He sung Take It Easy.
Take It
didn't
Easy,
he?
yeah.
And then a year
Yeah.
later,
yeah.
Eagles did it on their debut album, first track.
Yeah, he was
Yeah?
he was a big friends
is.
with James Taylor, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
they were
It was all
working together.
Carole King,
Yeah.
Goffin.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
all in the
Yeah, all in the same thing.
Mhm.
yeah.
But
James
Jackson
Taylor, that's a good show. I've never done a James Taylor album.
Oh, Sweet Baby Jane. Oh, listen to that, it's a great album.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I've
Yeah.
listened to much James
No, I
Taylor.
haven't.
No.
Oh, James Taylor's got this. James Taylor's got this voice. He's like, it's like treacle. It's like so,
Yeah.
so. Oh, it's like just rolls off the tongue.
Yeah.
You know.
Nice.
Yeah, a bit like. But Jackson Brown's the same kind of ilk. You know.
Yeah.
Any albums like that disappointed you, that you were expecting big things and didn't get, and you can't say Kid A?
Not Kid A. Let me have a look on my list.
No, don't
I've
mention
got
Kid
one.
A again.
I've got one.
Go on.
Pet Sounds.
Pet
Really?
Sounds. Yeah.
Really?
I expected it to be. Like even Mum screwed her face up then. Like
Yeah.
what? Yeah,
There you go. Yeah, go on. No, you go. Go on.
yeah, Pet Sounds. I expected it to be. I've never, admittedly, I'd never listened to it before, but it's. Is it the Sergeant Pepper's era?
Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah. Yeah. It's
Came out
around
was
the same time,
66,
isn't
wasn't it?
Yeah,
Came
yeah.
out, it was 66.
And,
People highly regard him as kind of the.
right, like the Blur versus Oasis. Of
Yeah, yeah, it's
the
worse.
60s,
Yeah,
aren't they?
yeah.
And I just thought there's the two tracks that everyone like, God Only Knows and is Good Vibration on there or something like that?
No, that's not. on
Surfing
there.
USA?
No.
No.
There's no surfing songs on there, is there?
It's God
different.
Only Knows and another one.
Sloop John B's on that album,
That's
isn't
a
it?
great song, yeah. Where's the other one? There's another one, isn't there? What's the other one? It's track 1.
That's God Only Knows.
I'm not a fan of Pet Sounds. I've
Yeah,
got
I just-
to admit I'm not a fan.
thought it'll
you know?
It's over
See,
here.
I've got it here. Look.
Don't think I've got it in the shop. I think I've sold them all.
There's 2.
Wouldn't it be nice? Track
Wouldn't
one.
it be nice?
Wouldn't it be nice? It's a great track.
And I remember younger. My I Get Around by the Beach Boys on the radio, and I said to I was a bit about.
Getting up, going up and down the
I've never seen that on YouTube. The Beach Boys. What is
I
it?
know what was going on for a second.
A mashup on it.
Shredded.
Shredded,
The
yeah.
shredded version of the Beach Boys. Funniest video on the internet. It is so funny.
Anyway, I Get Around was on the radio.
I can't think of anything else out of that.
And I said to him, I was like, wow, this is amazing. I love it. I'd already mad into Elvis at this point. And he bought me a Beach Boys Greatest Hits CD. I battered it, and it had all your God Only Knows, Would It Be Nice, Good Vibrations, and I loved that CD. So I was really, really thinking I'm going to discover something with Pet Sounds, and I didn't, which...
Yeah.
Mine is anything apart from one album by the Rolling Stones.
Yeah.
I've done every single Rolling Stones album so far, up to Sticky Fingers. And that's the only album that I like of theirs.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't like the first one?
It was alright. The first one's probably the second best.
Don't like Beggar's Banquet?
No, boring.
Let It Bleed?
Boring.
We need to have a chat.
There's one
We
good song.
really do need to have a chat.
You're
No.
grounded.
Beggar's Banquet is the Stones at their best.
Sticky Fingers.
Sticky Fingers is a good
album.
is a good album.
Yeah, really good album.
Let It Bleed's a great album, but Beggar's Banquet is.
Say
You want
another
them to
album
be,
as well.
you want them to be something else, though, don't you? That's the thing.
Labour of Love, UB40. You ever listen to that?
Yeah, of course I have. My era.
My era. I don't know whether you listen to reggae.
Well, you just couldn't help it when you was, you know, when
Did you listen to Cannibal Corpse? They're your era as well.
Don't think they are.
It's Ace Ventura. Yeah, UB40, Labour of Love.
Good.
Yeah.
album.
Brilliant
Good.
album.
Yeah.
Brilliant album. Yeah.
I couldn't. Ali Campbell's voice does my head in though. He's like, no, falling. It's I can't do an impression of him, but it's just
Yeah.
It was of a time, you know.
I liked
Please Don't Fall in Love and Red Wine and all that lot, you know.
Yeah. Well,
Everyone Love 2 was better, I thought.
Yeah. I watch your reviews on TikTok.
Yeah.
Because you do one every day, don't you?
Most days.
Yeah.
Try to.
Pretty much every day. And I was surprised you didn't like... One of the things that surprised me, one of your comments, you didn't like the production on Joshua Tree.
No.
On U2.
No. No.
I think
I don't like his guitar sound. Nah.
I think it's one of the greatest produced albums. Like, to bring that out in, 82, I'm going to guess?
86, wasn't it? 87, I'm sure it was.
Yeah. But
Wasn't
either
it?
way...
80,
It's not a
it was-
debut
it was-
album, is it?
No. The War and Boy and Under the Blood Red Sky was 70s, wasn't it? And
Yeah.
no, there was about 6 albums before the Joshua
Yeah.
Tree.
So 86.
Yeah.
I think it was 86. Could have been 87 because,
I like Joshua.
but it might not have been because Rattle and Hum was 88, wasn't it? So it might have been 86.
Yeah.
They've got
I'm
the first,
guessing.
like, 3 or 4 tracks like greatest hits, aren't they? On the Joshua track.
Well, yes.
With or Without You.
Yeah.
Still haven't found what I'm looking for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's
And,
Yeah, Streets Have No Name.
Streets
Yeah.
Have No Name.
Yeah.
Drum sounds alright.
I think it's fantastic.
Who sounds all right?
The drums.
The drums.
Drums sound alright. I just don't like his guitar sound.
Oh, I think it's
It's
fantastic.
too
Larry Mullins in it on the drums.
it's too happy go.
I don't know.
Too delay-y.
Yeah. Right, okay.
Too delay-y and reverby and not enough punch to it.
That's the Korg SDD 3000 for you, man.
I know it is. Yeah.
So yeah, I was surprised by that. One of my favourite albums of this year that you said you didn't like was the McGee album.
Yeah, couldn't get on with that. Which is fine.
I can understand why you wouldn't like it though, and why most people that were on your circuit of doing the challenge as well didn't like it as well. Me personally, I think it's probably the greatest album I've heard in the past 10 years.
Is it a bit Frightened Rabbit?
What would you describe it as?
Not Frightened Rabbit at all.
No,
Okay.
not Frightened Rabbit. It's like
I've not heard it, so I don't know.
It's kind of
lo-fi singer-songwriter, but like
hip-hoppy, D'Angelo-esque, but not quite.
it's like, I don't know. To me,
Indie
to me, when I heard it, it was like somebody had reinvented music. That's the only way I could describe
Crikey,
it.
that's a
It's
statement,
like,
isn't it?
yeah, seriously, and that's why I think I connected with it so much. It's like listening to something new for the first time.
Yeah.
Like I listened to his albums, like, okay, he's got the influence from that. He's got the influence from that. But with this McGee album, I was like, I can't understand where he's got this sound from, but it's so refreshing.
Yeah.
It's like the first time I heard Bon Iver. Bon Iver, the first time I heard him, I was like, do you know what? This is the absolute definition of alternative music. Like, there's nothing else on the market that comes close to the sound that he was making. That's the only two artists I've ever experienced that with.
Have you ever come across Ren?
Ren is great.
He's another artist like that.
Yeah.
He's obviously, it's not a new genre, but it's
Yeah.
alternate rap.
Yeah.
But he has kind of almost revolutionised.
Oh, Ren is awesome.
He's great, isn't he?
Yeah.
Have you listened
Yeah.
to the album Sick Boy?
I haven't yet,
Oh.
no. It's good.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing album. That's another find this year as well.
Yeah.
Ren. He's brilliant. And there's a video of him in a stray jacket. Have you seen that one?
I've seen the one where he's talking to himself.
That's that one, yeah.
Yeah.
Hi Ren. it's
Yeah,
called,
Hi Ren, that's it, yeah.
So good, isn't it?
Have you heard that?
No.
Have you,
Powerful.
yeah, seriously good.
Have you listened to it?
Who was that guy
mate.
you introduced me to? Cody Fry, wasn't it?
Cody Fry, yeah.
Flipping heck.
Cody Fry, yeah.
Cody Fry's unbelievable.
Cody Fry, that is... Like,
Sailboat.
I know Sailboat's a
Sailboat.
great track.
Eleanor Rigby.
Eleanor Rigby. Mum didn't like it. She said it was too overdone, but I really loved it.
Yeah, it's great, isn't it?
Yeah, I've got the Cody Fry album here. It's great. That last track on the Yellow album is
Sailboat.
it Sailboat?
No, not Sailboat.
Yellow album. What yellow album?
What's it called? I Hear a Symphony.
Oh,
I Have a Symphony. Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a great track.
Yeah. I like
Yeah.
I like Go on that album.
Go's a good one as well.
The whole album's great.
Oh yeah, that yellow one. You got the symphony sessions one
I've
as
got
well?
both. Yeah, I bought them both on vinyl,
Yeah.
but they sound
Brilliant.
unbelievable on vinyl.
Yeah.
It's just like
Well, he's so talented.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Jordan told me a story where didn't he ask people to send a clip of them singing or playing an instrument or something? He
So that was
spliced it all together.
That was Eleanor Rigby. Yeah.
Eleanor Rigby, yeah.
Yeah, it's about 350 people.
Yeah, and they all got a
that
credit, didn't they, or something?
Yeah, they're all credited on the album. It's
Yeah.
mad. Absolutely mad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool. It's a good album. He's good artist as well.
Yeah,
Very
Cody Fry's
talented.
wicked. Yeah.
So this was something that I said to Mum a couple of weeks ago, and it's something. It's just going off on a tangent. You're saying about reinventing music, right?
Yeah.
So take this as a thought, right? And I'm going to say it wrong. I know I am, but you go with me. I watched the Tommy Steele story, right, on TV. It was 1957, and he was probably one of the first British rock and rollers, right? Now, Elvis Presley hit the big time in 56, probably late 56, 57 in England, right? Now, the likes of Tommy Steele and Cliff Richard and Marty Wilde and all them people who hadn't heard rock and roll before, who was their inspiration?
Yeah.
Because they couldn't, you don't just pick a guitar up
Do that.
and you don't just pick a guitar up and then just say, right, I'm going to write a song, because you need to have an inspiration from somebody.
It goes back
Do you know
to-
what I'm saying?
Yeah, it goes back to
The blues and stuff like that, doesn't
Big
it?
Bill Broomsey and
So
Robert Johnson and stuff like that, doesn't it?
it does, I know, but
And then
for-
who inspired them?
yeah, but the point I'm making is with Tommy Steele, he was the first British rock and roller, and he'd got his inspiration obviously from Elvis and Eddie Cochran and Gene Vincent and all that lot and all the Bill Haley.
Yeah.
But they wouldn't have heard it immediately, right? And had they have been playing the guitar beforehand, do you know what I mean? Had they
Yeah.
have been, because
Like a few years before.
because rock and roll hadn't been invented.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
where was their inspiration from? Because it just blew my head, because I thought, wait a minute,
Yeah.
where did all this come from, and all this writing?
Yeah.
Because they must have written so many rock and roll songs in the space of probably 6 months.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? All these rock and roll songs came out from an inspiration from something,
Yeah.
didn't
Yeah.
they? And it just blew my head, because I thought, wow.
Yeah.
Because like you say, you're reinventing music, and that's the invention was there, but
Yeah.
all of a sudden there was an influx.
Yeah. Well, it must be from New Orleans jazz and blues,
It's jazz and blues.
Yeah.
and the ability to make it sound as big as a big band without having a big band behind you.
Yeah.
Mm.
I think
Yeah.
that'd probably go through my head if I was trying to do that. How can I be as loud as a big band without having 15
band
people
here.
behind me? Yeah, let's just get 3 of us in a room.
Yeah.
See how loud we can get.
And that's what I've always said. It always starts with Robert Johnson,
Mm.
which is why, coming back to
Crossroads, yeah.
the single, yeah, Robert Johnson and Crossroads
Yeah.
almost started modern music that we know today. And if we didn't have Robert Johnson,
Who knows?
I don't think we'd have.
No,
Well, if you didn't have Robert Johnson, you wouldn't have Chuck Berry.
no.
If you didn't have Chuck Berry, you wouldn't have
The
Elvis
Beatles.
Presley and
Yeah.
the Beatles.
Yeah.
If you didn't have the Beatles, you wouldn't have God knows
No.
how many.
Yeah.
You
World
know,
War 5, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Would have had
Yes.
3 more world wars. Yeah.
You wouldn't have, an 80s act. Bruce Springsteen, for example. And without Bruce Springsteen, you wouldn't have Ed Sheeran and Sam Fender.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, you wouldn't have this big knock-on effect of musicians.
And it all started with Robert Johnson.
And it all starts with Robert Johnson.
Yeah.
And who inspired him? Who knows?
Yeah.
Jazz, 1800s, I don't know.
There must be a point though where they've just done something like by mistake, and then all of a sudden that's where it starts. So
Yeah.
he's probably tight out of tune or something like that.
Yeah.
He's like, actually,
Actually, I like that. I'm going to play an E like this.
How
Yeah.
can I get it to sound like that normally?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, the great thing about Eddie Cochran, when Joe Brown was talking about how he had 2 D strings, you know, the G, but he replaced the G for a D, and he's playing, and that's where he gets that down sound, doesn't he? With the D string, you're thinking, who'd have thought of that? Isn't it?
Mental.
Yeah.
Mental. Brilliant, though.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
Music.
Yeah, so for the measly price of £15, is it £15?
Yeah.
You can have a piece
Yeah.
of history.
For $3.99, or pick it up from the shop. We've got about
Yeah.
20 left.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Yeah. No B-side as well on this.
No B-side.
Well,
No.
the B-side is it's a really bad joke. John Cage's 4 minutes 33. Do you know that? Do you know that song?
No, what is it?
It's 4 minutes 33's worth of silence. Yeah.
Well, you can't play it because it's got no grooves on it.
Just-
So
yeah.
just go straight across the.
Probably
Yeah.
ruin your record player. Actually.
Yeah.
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 We have got record players available.
Yeah.
But they won't play the B-side.
Yeah.
The B-side will sound a little bit like Kid A. I reckon.
Yeah.
Better than that.
Even the B-side with nothing on it. It's just
with the stylus going across and then coming back again.
Yeah. Don't put yourself down, Chris. Yeah.
That's where the inspiration comes from.
Tom York, if you're listening, there's an idea.
He's still welcome. Tom York is still welcome on here, I'd say. If he sent me a text or whatever and said, any chance, I'd go on then.
Go on
mate.
then. Yeah.
You get 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Convince us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
10 minutes you can only talk about 1999 and before.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Beautiful. Well, thank you very much, gents.
Oh, good.
I think it's a good recap for the first season, and a little bit of a recap for the year as well. Any closing thoughts before we start on, as we go on with season 2? Because it's very, very exciting.
It is,
Season
and I think
two.
it's going to be a lot different to season 1 as well.
Yeah.
So you see, the
I
first season we were just getting used to what was happening and talking music. I reckon we've got loads of stuff to cover
Yep.
in this one.
Yeah.
We still want to do more about individual genres and individual artists. We might spend a whole episode on country music, for example. Whole episode on hip hop. Whole episode on
Jazz.
yeah, jazz. Yeah,
We'll revisit some games as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
like a
No,
good
I
game.
love the games, I've got to be honest with you. That's my favourite.
Yeah.
It's just an hour of us playing Monopoly.
yeah, we run out. Yeah.
We've run out of content, so we're just going to play
Yeah,
Monopoly
we just
for.
go,
Just
let it be.
Brilliant. Well, thank you very much, gents, once again.
Thank
And thank you very much for those listening at home, whether you're watching us on YouTube or Apple Podcasts. You can find all of Season 1 and everything we've done so far all on our social medias and all those streaming platforms that you might be on already. If you do want to support the shop a little bit more, we run our record shop, obviously. We've got records all the way from £1 all the way up to those rare, expensive records that you might be after. And if you're a little bit further away, we do ship worldwide. worldwide. But if you do want to support the shop still, and you don't want to come all the way to buy some stuff, just click a like on any of our posts, or share the posts to any of your friends and stuff, and follow us on all the social medias: Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and everything in between. And once again, thanks a lot, Chris, Tom, and Dad, and we'll catch you guys on the next one.
Cheers, Dan.